Right. Today, I want to talk a bit about the Ethereum ETFs. It was launched last week, and I think it's crucial to understand the progress that was made so far. So, in a nutshell, last Tuesday, 9 Ethereum exchange-traded funds were listed for the first time on the US stock exchange, right? The world's second largest cryptocurrency saw net inflows of 106 million on its first trading day, according to the data from CF Benchmark and various trading firms. Now, when we talk about net inflows, it means that you have to take out all the outflows as well, right? Now, overall, these 9 new ETF collectively generated approximately 1.1 billion in overall trading volume. Now, definitely, it's a very healthy volume, and the most significant asset gains were achieved by ETFs sponsored by firms that were also the biggest beneficiaries of January spot Bitcoin ETFs debuts. Now, there's no prize for this guess because everybody knows it is BlackRock, right? So BlackRock's iShares Ethereum Trust ETF led the inflows with 266.5 million, followed by Bitwise Ethereum ETF with 204 million. The Fidelity Ethereum Fund attracted 71 million in assets, okay? Now, similar to Bitcoin ETFs, the market saw significant outflows from the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, ETHE, which experienced 484 million in outflows. This figure far exceeds the first day outflows from Grayscale's converted Bitcoin ETF, GBTC, in January, which total only 95.1 million despite the larger size of the Bitcoin ETF. So this really got people worried. Look, over here is that one, Ethereum is a smaller ETF and you have 484 million outflow, whereas Bitcoin, who is bigger, has a 95.1 million outflow. So is this something that it's going to threaten and give a bad rap to and give a sign that it's not good for the Ethereum in the future? So this article will address it today. So before we move into that, I also want you to know that the weekly performance, the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, reached a historic net outflow of 1.514 billion, marked by a significant net outflow of 356 million in a single day on July 26. So one explanation is that when the GBTC launched, GBTC shares, okay, were trading at a discount to the spot price of Bitcoin. In contrast, by the time the spot Ethereum ETFs went live, the discount or the difference between the price of an ETHE share and the spot price of Ethereum had closed. Okay, so this closing of the discount provided a stronger incentive for investors to exit the funds. Those that their funds were tied up in Grayscale for a long time and said, hey, I want to take profit right now. So since there's no discount, people are not going to buy myself, I will just take profit and run. Okay, have fun, enjoy my life. My money has been stuck for so long. So with an average daily net outflow of approximately 378 million over the past week, ETHE's asset could be exhausted within a month. So if they continue selling at this rate, within 1 month, ETHE won't have any more Ethereums inside them. It's all sold out. So because of this, the possibility of that happening, we have seen in Bitcoin, it didn't flow. It will come to a point where they slow down in the selling slows down, right? So the same thing will also happen in Ethereum. So because of this, as such, it is believed that the net outflow for Ethereum or the ETHE ETF might decelerate, okay? So it could slow down already. So when it slows down, then the price of Ethereum won't drop that much already, right? Now, a study on the inflows revealed Ethereum ETFs were significantly smaller than those for Bitcoin ETF, which pull in about 655 million and nearly 4.7 billion in overall trading volume on their first day, right? So conversely, the largest net inflow for an Ethereum spot ETF on July 26 was observed in BlackRock ETF, ETHE, which saw a single day net inflow of 87.2 million, bringing its total net inflow to an impressive 442 million in the first week. So overall, during the first week, Ethereum ETF generated a total trading volume of approximately 4.05 billion compared to 7.85 billion for Bitcoin ETFs in their debut week, right? So in conclusion, looking at all this data, so if you really study, Ethereum actually represents about a quarter of Bitcoin's overall market cap. Now, looking at the volume, looking at the flow, its performance actually aligns with expectations for its debut in the ETF market. So if that's to be believed, then this news from Crypto News would make you happy, because Crypto News report that analysts predict that the spot Ethereum ETFs will attract inflows between 6% and 40% of those garnered by Bitcoin ETFs over the first 6 months. So this projection indicates that total inflows into Ethereum ETFs could range from 1 trillion to 7.5 trillion by late January 2025. Now, this is also echoed by a lot of the Bloomberg analysts, the most notable ones like Erich Balchunas. You also have James Seyffart. They believe, you know, that there's still room to grow in Ethereum right over here. And if you look into the calculations and the projections by a lot of the funds, including the banks, they are looking into Bitcoin hitting the 100K mark. And with that, there is the possibility that you will see Ethereum trading between 8,000 to 10,000 US by then also as well, once altcoin season hits. Okay, so cross our fingers, let's wait and we'll see. Okay, with that, that's the report for today.